Hi everybody. So most of the students they have requested me a session on CMOS. So that is complementary metal oxide semiconductor. But now due to time constraints, it is not possible for me to cover each and every point from CMOS. But whatever main important points related with CMOS and analysis of CMOS inverter, characteristics of CMOS, transfer characteristics of CMOS inverter, then different equation, mathematical analysis, then layouts, stick diagrams, and various rules for design, various kinds of logic, as well as how to design combinational logic, sequential logic, that I will discuss in much more detail. So don't expect that each and every point will be covered. So the way in which I have delivered most of the sessions in analog electronics as well as in digital electronics. In similar way, I'll try to pick up few points and then I will try to give more emphasis on those points which are useful for understanding or design using CMOS. So let us try to work on that. So CMOS, that is complementary metal oxide semiconductor. So now, if we consider CMOS, then at that time we are having two types of switches. That is PMOS is there, source, drain, gate. Internal structure of this we'll discuss afterwards. This is PMOS. Then NMOS is there. This is gate, source, drain. Okay. So depending on the substrate, we can use the mathematical analysis for the PMOS or NMOS. Now complementary. So if we see a complementary, one complement is zero. Zero complement is one. That means VDD complement is equal to VSS. VSS complement is equal to VDD. Very simple, isn't it? Now P complement is N. N complement is P. Series complement is parallel. Parallel complement is series, isn't it? So if I will consider CMOS inverter or CMOS NOT gate, so let us now try to design CMOS NOT gate. So NOT is there. This is A. Y is equal to A bar. A is 0, 1. Y is equal to A bar, 1, 0. So NOT. Output is complement of the input. So I will use here PMOS. This is VDD. This is gate terminal. If I will try to divide this into two equal parts, upper part and lower part, N. Now why this is VSS? Because I know that lower section is exactly complement of the upper section. VDD and VSS, they are complement of each other. P and N are complement of each other. Here bubble is there, this is without bubble. This is A and this is now your Y is equal to A bar. Isn't it? So whatever this PMOS is there, whenever A is equal to 0, PMOS will pass strong 1. So whenever A equal to 0, this gate potential is equal to 0. Due to that, P switch will be turned on and it is used to pass a strong 1. So I am getting strong 1 here. So Y is equal to VDD whenever A is equal to 0. At that time, N switch is in off state. That means VSS will be disconnected. Whenever A is equal to 1, this will turn off. This will turn on. As this will turn on, I will get here VSS, which is nothing but ground. Isn't it? So whenever A equal to 0, output is equal to VDD. VDD is nothing but logic level 1. So 0 complement is 1, 1 complement is 0. So now this is complementary metal oxide semiconductor NOT gate, because lower section, if I will try to cut this here, the lower section and upper section, they are exactly complement of each other. But practically what happens is that as this is one wire net, there will be formation of the capacitor here, stray capacitance CS. And due to that, whatever this resistance is there, I will get equivalent effect of a RC, R into CS, or R0 into CS. So we can say that resistance R1, whenever PMOS will turn on, I will get resistor R1, so capacitor will charge. That means I will get output is equal to VDD. Whenever NMOS will turn on, at that time PMOS is in off state. So what I will get is that I will get output ground. That means capacitor discharges. That means resistance of this will play important role as far as time constant is concerned. So capacitors, stay capacitors will charge or discharge. Due to that, I will get the equivalent output like this. So input is like this. I will get output like this. For 1, I will get 0. For 0, I will get 1. For 1, I will get 0. So I will get a, if I will consider VDD by 2, I will get propagation delay, TPD. So amount of time required to get a valid output after change in the input. That is nothing but your propagation delay. So for 1, I am getting output as a 0. For 0, I am getting output as a 1. For 1, I am getting output as a 0. Getting this point? So this is nothing but CMOS NOT gate. In similar way, we can design CMOS NAND gate as well as NOR gate. So let us do that. So now let us try to design. Let us try to design CMOS NAND gate. NAND AB y is equal to A dot B complement. So AB y is equal to A dot B complement 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Output is 1 1 1 0. When your both inputs are 1 1, output is equal to 0. Otherwise, output is equal to 1. This is nothing but NAND, which is universal gate. Now here what happens is that NAND I can treat as a AND. Output is given to NOT. This is AB, A dot B, A dot B complement. So firstly design a AND gate. Now PMOS passes strong 1, NMOS passes strong 0. So AND gate, AND is nothing but this and this. Both inputs are 1 1. AND gate output is equal to 1. So I have two NMOS connected in series. So this is nothing but AND's logic. AB. Whenever AB both are 1 1, then only VSS will pass here, because I am basically interested in getting a knot of that. So lower section I will design by using a NMOS. Upper section will be complement of this. So NMOS series complement is nothing but parallel. So let us put parallel logic here. This is A, this is B. So this is parallel connection. So series complement is N complement is P, series complement is parallel. VSS complement is nothing but VDD. Correct? Yes or no? So what happens is that whenever now you consider any combination, suppose it is 0 1. So A is equal to 0, B is equal to 1. Now what will happen is that B equal to 1 will turn off this switch, because gate is not enabled. Here gate is enabled, A is equal to 0, PMOS will be turned on. Here A equal to 0, this is in off state. but B is equal to 1. This is in on state. But as this is in off state, there is no any connection between this point and this point. That means Y is not equal to VSS because this is open circuit. Because one switch is in off state. They are connected in series. Now, as two switches are connected in parallel, this or this, whenever one of the switches is in on state, this is in off state, what will happen is that I will get VDD here. Y is equal to 1. Y is equal to 1. Isn't it? Similarly, 1, 1, if I will consider, if I will pass here 1, last combination, both switches are in on state, Y is equal to 1. So, Y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0. Because these both switches are in off state. So, whenever one of the input is 0, one of the PMOS will turn on. Both inputs are 0, both PMOS will turn on. Correct? And then I will get Y is equal to 1. So for first three conditions, I am getting Y is equal to 1. For last condition, I am getting Y is equal to 0. So this is nothing but CMOS NAND gate for this point. Then CMOS NOR gate. NOR, not of OR. Now CMOS NOR gate, what is truth table? A or B complement 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Output is 1 0 0 0. One of the input is 1, output is equal to 0. NOR, not of OR. So now what I need to do? OR logic. OR means this or this. So NMOS in lower section, because they will pass strong 0. Why? That we will discuss during the understanding of internal structure of NMOS and PMOS. AB. Now they are connected in parallel. Why they are connected in parallel? Because not of OR is nothing but NOR. A or B complement. That means parallel. This will become series. Here again AB. N complement is P. VSS complement is VDD. Okay. So now whenever both are 0 0, what will happen is that this series connection, this series and this parallel, they are complement of each other. Lower section is complement of upper section. So A equal to 0, B equal to 0, both PMOS will turn on, output is equal to VDD. Whenever one of the input is 1, either A is 1 or B is equal to 1 of the switch will remain in off state. Due to that, VDD is disconnected from this point, and as they are connected in parallel, one of the input is 1, this NMOS will turn on. So this will become VSS, which is nothing but 0. So all these three conditions will be met. Isn't it? Whenever one of the input is equal to 1 of the switch will turn on. Here, whenever both inputs are 0, then only this series section will be active and VDD will pass here. Isn't it? So this is nothing but 2 input NOR. Correct? So now by using this kind of logic, we'll be able to decide any kind of gate, that is XOR gate, XNOR gate, then AND gate, OR gate. We can implement a multiplexer. We can design a transmission gate. We can design a level sensitive, positive level sensitive D-latch, negative level sensitive D-latch, positive STK flip-flop, negative STK flip-flop. So you can try that. So in next session, what we can do is that we'll try to understand about latch versus flip-flop, and what is the internal structure of CMOS, structure of latch, internal structure of flip-flop. So I'll stop here. Thank you very much.